Muffins, it's Cherie. Welcome to the Brunch collab that was started by Jones Pointed Plate and Miss Tiffany Lewis here on YouTube. I have them linked down below, as well as a whole bunch of other ladies that are doing some great brunch recipes for you guys to stay on track, eat that brunch, and stay on track. So this recipe is actually something that I make for my son all the time, but it just happens to be low smart points. Usually I make the recipe as directed, which has coconut oil in it, but that vastly increases the point value. So for this video, I did not put it in there, which brought the points way down. I will have all those informations and details down below and annotated in the video as well. These are delicious. They have spinach in them, which is super good for you, but they're made of all whole foods and they're super good for your soul, and you don't taste the spinach at all, which is kid approved and mom approved. This exact same recipe also makes delicious waffles. I have a mini waffle maker and I make these all the time in waffle form. So I feel like it's very versatile batter. You can also do pancakes if you got time. I was feeling lazy this morning because I had a kid running around my feet. So I just threw it into muffin tins, but they make delicious waffles and they freeze really well. I think these are perfect for brunch when you have people over. I think they're perfect for on the go. They're just a nice universal muffin slash waffle that you can make and enjoy for low points, and it's healthy. Put it in your face hole. So without further ado, let's jump into this video so you guys can see how freaking easy these are. Also, keep in mind that I have a tiny kitchen and I don't have a very adequate space for filming, so you get a lot of close-ups of blenders because you need a blender. You're welcome. So here are the ingredientes you're gonna need. You're gonna need 2 or 3 really ripe bananas, some baking powder, some baking soda. You're gonna need some spinach, because it's good for you. Put it in your mouth. Some salt, some vanilla, some cinnamon or cinnamon, some spray for your muffin tins, some oatmeal, some flax, and 2 eggies that I didn't put in this pile because I was afraid they're gonna roll away, but don't worry. I'll show them to you in a second. You're gonna need a blender. You're gonna need something to blend all this stuff up with, and you're gonna need some cashew milk. I forgot all of these ingredients because they were in the refrigerator. Lazy. So first you're gonna put all of your wet ingredients on the bottom. This just helps it incorporate better in your blender. I feel like you get a more even mix if your blender isn't trying to get all that dry stuff, you know, dry first. So I put my eggs in really slowly, and then I put in my awesomely angled cashew milk. You can use any milk alternative that you like. This is just what I had on hand. Almond milk is fine, whatever. A little swoosh of salt, and then cinnamon to your heart's content, and some vanilla. I don't measure stuff. I mean, maybe a teaspoon. I don't know. Pour it in there. Then you're gonna get some baking powder, and I think it's 2 teaspoons. I can't remember. It's in the directions down below. Then baking soda, which I think is half a teaspoon, if I remember correctly, and then what are we doing next? I don't know because I didn't edit this at all. Here's our bananas. So you're gonna peel your bananas. So now we're gonna start in with the dry ingredients. I haven't tried it with frozen bananas, but I don't see why you couldn't use frozen. I just haven't tried it. So if you do, let me know how it turns out. I would like to know. Also, the riper your bananas, the sweeter your muffins are gonna be. So make sure you get the ripest of ripe. I'm also gonna put in some flax meal. I think I did 1/4 of a cup. And then here comes the oats, maybe? Yeah, 2 cups. 2 cups of oats. And I do the whole rolled oats because they're good. And then you need a cup or 2 of spinach. I do this differently every time. So sometimes they're super green if I put a ton in there, and sometimes they're not as green like this time. So I guess that's about 2 cups of spinach. I just pile it in there as much as I can and then blend that baby up. Look at this beautiful blending footage. I just kind of pulse it at first to get the liquid going, and then, warp speed ahead. Ooh, it's so green. Now kids love this because it's fun. It also makes delicious waffles, so give that a try. And then you're gonna put it into a muffin tin because that's what you do. Usually I do make waffles, but because I'm a mom now and I'm lazy, I just throw them into muffin tins and then I just microwave them for 30 seconds and they are good to go. I keep them in the freezer. These freeze awesome in waffle form or in muffin form. And my kid loves these. Like, he will eat 2 of them. I have to be like, whoa, on the muffins. He gets excited when he sees them, and he's getting all good ingredients. And I made this a little more points friendly, but usually if I'm making them just for him, I use coconut oil. I add in some chia seeds, a little extra flax, but you know, this was for Weight Watchers people because I do eat these sometimes, but it lowers the points. So I'll have both recipes down below. You want to do it at 400. You want to bake it. Again, y'all, I don't time stuff. I'm going to say 20 minutes, 25 minutes until they look like this. And you stick a fork in the top of one and it comes out clean. Then you know they're done. Aren't they pretty? They do deflate a little bit once they cool down, so don't panic. But they're freaking delicious and my kid loves them. And they're all good for you. So give this recipe a try and let me know how you like it. So that's how I make my monster green muffins. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on all my things and check out all the ladies below because they also did some delicious brunch and I'm gonna probably want to eat it too. So go check out those videos down below. Thanks for watching.